Hello everyone, welcome to practice English with Danko. I hope you are okay and have good condition. So welcome back again to practice English with Danko. In this lesson we are going to learn about questions, or we are going to learn how to ask questions. As you remember, at the last video we talked about the WH questions, or we learned about WH questions. In this lesson we are going to learn how to ask a question but without the WH questions. For who those didn't watch the video, I will let the link in description. So try to watch that video because both of video they have associated, okay? So they have the related with the WH question and this kind of the questions what is we are going to learn today in these sessions. So the question or our lesson generally talk about the verb to be, or a verb to be a question form. Okay, how we have to ask a question without the WH questions. Okay, let's together to learn this kind of the sentences or the question when we have to ask our questions for others. First, to be a question form, we form a question with to be by placing verb before the subject. Okay, if you want to ask a questions without the use WH questions, there is only two or one things you must do. First, you must place it or exchange. Place it is mean exchange, okay, to placing the verb, okay, before the subject. The second things, you have to determine what is the verb or what is the subject. Once you determine the verb and the subject, so after that you have placing the verb before a subject. That is directly became a question without the WH questions. Okay, so let's use some sentences or some examples to be more useful for you. So first, we already know about the rules, how to make a question form without the WH questions with the to be or verb to be. Okay. Examples. First, she is absent from class today. This is the simple sentences. Okay. As you remember at the last video, we also talked about the verb to be or a simple sentences. This kind of the sentences, it is the simple sentences. It is she is absent from class today. So how we make these sentences to the questions? Okay, as you remember, our rules said if you want to change a sentence into the questions, you must place the verb before a subject. So here the verb it is. It is a verb and she is subject. Okay, a question form became, is she absent from class today? You must put question mark because that is about questions. Okay, she is absent from class today. If you want to make a question, became we place it verb and subject. Okay, we're gonna start with the verb. The verb is. Became, is she absent from class today? She is subject. Okay, great. Number two, they are in Europe now. These are simple sentences. So the first things you must do, try to find the verb, and second thing, try to find the subject. Okay, first, they, it is the subject, and are, it is verb. Our rules, placing verb before subject. It is became, are they in Europe now? These are questions. Are they in Europe now? Answer, it's became, if yes, became yes, they are in Europe. If no, became they are no, they are not in Europe. Maybe they are in Africa or they are in Asia. Great. He and she are cousins. Okay. Who? Ali and Rhoda are cousins. Because we have here he and she, it is subject. Okay. We're gonna place verb before subject. That is directly became a questions. Okay. Became here our questions. A new question became, are he and she cousins? Okay, place it the verb before a subject. Okay, the subject is he and she, and the verb is are. Okay, are he and she cousins? Questions: yes, they are cousins, or no, they are not cousins. Okay, also if you want to ask with the W questions, here in the first sentences became, is she absent from class? Okay, if you want to use the W question, for example, became, why she absent from class? That is became a W question. If you want to use the WH question too, it is work here. Okay. Number 4, both sisters are tall. Okay, they are two sisters, but both of them tall. Okay, so if you want to ask a question, your question became, as you remember our rules, is placing the verb before subject. We are going to look where is the verb and where is the subject. First, we find the verb is are and the subject is sister. Became, are both sisters tall? The answer is could be yes, they are tall, or no, they are not. Okay, great. Number 5, it is a good move. Okay, it is good move. If you want to make a question, as you remember our rules, just try to start with the verb or placing the verb before the subject. Became, is it a good move? Is, it is the verb, and it subject. Became, it is, or is it a good move? Yes, it is. No, it is not. That is the answer. Okay. Here we have number 6 or number 5. He is in his office. Who? Mr. Kazi. Okay, he is a subject, and is, it is the verb. Became, a question here became, is he in his office? Who? Mr. Kazi. You want to ask, is he in his office? If yes, became yes. Or if the answer yes, became yes, is he in his office? Or no, he is not in his office. Great. Last one. It is cool today. About the weather. Okay, it is cool today. Just look at where is the verb and where is the subject, and then place the verb before a subject. Just became a question. It is really so easy. It is a cold today. Became, is it cool today? The answer, if yes, became yes, it is cool today, or no, it is not cool today. So this is the very simple explanations about how we have to ask a question without the WH questions. And I hope this kind of the sentences to be useful for you, and try to ask them when you have to ask a question without the WH questions. So if you like this video, please subscribe my YouTube channels, because we are done already and we are cover a lot about a question form for verb to be. One more thing, if you like this video, please subscribe my YouTube channels, and that is it really supports us to do a lot for others. And I hope you have a wonderful day and take care.